November 25, 2022, the crescent moon returns to the southwest after sundown. Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn are along the ecliptic during the early evening. Chart caption, 2022, November 25, Mars is in the western sky before sunrise with Taurus. By Jeffrey L. Hunt. Chicago, Illinois, sunrise, 6:52 a.m. CDT, sunset, 4:23 p.m. CDT. Check local sources for sunrise and sunset times for your location. The Great Red Spot's transit times, when it is in the center of the planet in the southern hemisphere, 4:31 UT, 14:27 UT, November 26, 0:22 UT. Convert the time to your time zone. In the US, subtract 5 hours for EST, 6 hours for CST, and so on. Use a telescope to see the spot. Photo caption, 2007, December 1st, late winter in the northern hemisphere shows clouds above the northern polar cap and some above the southern cap. NASA photo. Mars watch. Mars is closest at 8:16 p.m. CST on November 30th, 2:16 UT, December 1st. The distance is 0.544 astronomical unit, also known as an AU, where 1 AU is about 93 million miles. Before sunrise, the planet is 0.547 astronomical units away. This evening, about 4 hours after sundown, the separation is 0.547 astronomical units. Here is today's planet forecast. Morning sky. An hour before sunrise, Mars is less than 1/3 of the way up in the west. It appears lower in the sky each morning at this time interval before sunrise. Photo caption, an internet meme stating that Mars and Moon will appear the same size in the sky. Credit, unknown. Just 5 nights before the minimum separation between Earth and Mars, the red planet is the brightest star in the sky at this hour. Even at its closest, Mars resembles a bright star. The planet's globe is visible only through a telescope. Unlike the internet memes, it does not appear as large as the Moon. Jupiter is 2 times brighter than Mars. Mars is retrograding in front of Taurus, below the bull's horns, Elnath and Zeta Tauri. It is 4.2 degrees to the lower left of the northern horn. The red planet's nightly change compared to the distant starfield is easy to notice. Taurus has many bright stars to make this comparison. Evening sky. Chart caption, 2022, November 25, the crescent moon is low in the southeast as night falls. Venus and Mercury are slowly emerging from bright evening twilight. Mercury passed Venus recently, but in the glare of early twilight. Even though Mercury is east of Venus, it is farther southward and sets before the Sun's second planet. Speedy Mercury sets 24 minutes after sundown, while Venus sets 4 minutes later. 45 minutes after sunset, the whisker-thin crescent moon, 6% illuminated, is only 4 degrees up in the southwest. Find a clear horizon in that direction. A hillside or elevated structure can provide views across obstructions. Chart caption, 2022, November 25, Jupiter and Saturn are visible after sundown. At this hour, bright Jupiter is in the southeast and Mars is rising. Wait another 15 minutes to see Saturn easier and another hour or so to see Mars above the neighbor's house or trees. Jupiter's retrograde ended yesterday, and it is moving very slowly eastward against a Pisces sidereal background. It'll pick up speed during the next few weeks. The star Deneb Kaitos, meaning the sea monster's tail, is about halfway from Jupiter to the horizon. Saturn is in the south, about 1/3 of the way up in the sky. It moves eastward in eastern Capricornus, near the stars Deneb Algedi and Nashira. Tonight, it is 2.9 degrees to the right of Nashira. The Jupiter-Saturn gap is 3.2 degrees. This shrinks a little during the next several days as Jupiter's eastward speed accelerates, but for the next several days Saturn is moving faster eastward than Jupiter. The star Fomalhaut, meaning the mouth of the southern fish, is in the south-southeast, over 15 degrees above the horizon. Jupiter, NASA photo. At 6:22 p.m. CST, Jupiter is nearly halfway up in the sky in the southeast from Chicago. The planet's great red spot is visible through a telescope in the center of the planet in the southern hemisphere. For sky watchers farther eastward, the planet is more southward and higher in the sky. Chart caption, 2022, November 25, Mars is in the east-northeast, 4 hours after sundown. About 3 hours after sundown, Jupiter is over halfway up in the south. Mars is over 20 degrees above the east-northeast horizon. Saturn is about the same altitude, height above the horizon, in the southwest. The 3 bright outer planets are hanging on an arc of the ecliptic, the plane of the solar system. Mars reaches opposition on December 7, when it rises at sunset and sets at sunrise. Each evening the planet is higher in the sky at the same time interval after sunset and lower each morning. After opposition, the planet is higher in the sky at sunset, setting before sunrise.